What's up, Tommy Shahood?
Hey, buddy.
How are you, man?
Good, man.
Welcome back.
Thank
buddy.
you. It's been 2 weeks.
Yeah, I took a week off.
Yeah. Sometimes you need a break from me, I think.
Yeah, I do. Need a break for myself sometimes too.
Yep.
So how was your week off?
Good. Trained. I always miss you when I'm not here, of course. Low key, just work, a lot of work, getting ready for vacation.
How's your knee doing?
Good. I got an MRI and it's clear. Yeah.
Nice.
It's tight still. Back training, doing a little balancing and stability training. It's fine.
You trained tonight, right? Before
I
you
did.
came here?
Yep. I usually am on the mats before I come here.
How was that?
Brutal. Always. That's why I'm so energetic when I come here, because I just fucking had whatever high racing heart beats per minute is.
Full house tonight? As usual? Wednesday?
Maybe a little smaller. It's cranking on a Wednesday, but this is kind of a transition time for like work and school, and the weather's getting nice, and so it was kind of low key.
Excuse me. Well, to let everyone know, we do not have a guest tonight.
Nope.
Tommy and I just recapping a few things, talking about future things happening next week. Cage Titans 59, of course, next Saturday night. Not this Saturday, the following Saturday.
Always a good one.
Friday was CES 73, and I think it was 73. And then Neff was on Saturday, and we had guys at both events.
Nice.
So they did great coverage. Dylan and Travis, I think, were at CES, and Lars. And then Jeff Clark and Travis Lazat were at Neff in Portland, Maine.
Cool.
So
I was checking in with some of those guys while they were broadcasting.
Yeah, a lot of great stuff. CES was the disaster Friday night, by the way.
Why?
They said they were going to have the stream on at 8 o'clock on Facebook,
It's always a stream issue.
Missed the first fight, at least the first fight, and then people were all over the feed.
Of course.
I missed the fight I wanted to see. They were all amateurs.
Sure, yeah.
CS doesn't usually have amateurs, so it was a big deal. When their feed finally came in, it looked like when you were a kid watching HBO or porn.
All
through
scrambled.
all the pixels and shit like that.
Yeah.
There was no sound.
They don't
in the
even
beginning.
have that anymore on TVs.
It was horrible.
My goodness.
They had to shut the stream down, start it again, and it was still the same.
Ugh.
So there was people butchering them.
I bet. That sucks.
On that.
Feel
Then
bad.
they went to the Fight Pass at 9 o'clock. Well, I think it was 9 o'clock. Which was fine because
it's Fight Pass.
Yeah, but somebody was using their somebody kept people going, what are they using, a flip phone to record this? What's going on?
Yeah, that's too bad, and hopefully they iron that out
They ain't
next time.
iron that fucking shit out.
No,
it's not happening.
Not iron. That's unironable.
Fucking iron.
That iron is
shit
broken.
out, dude. That's supposedly the premier fucking organization in like New England. And
we know it's not
they
true.
Can't even get their feed going. For the amateurs that they never have. It was a big to do. You know what I mean?
They were probably excited to get on that card, and
I could have recorded on my phone. I could have went live on my phone,
with these
Facebook.
fancy
It would have been
phones we
better
have.
than fucking what they had. Could have been their Wi-Fi, but you got to plan that stuff ahead. I'm sorry, you're a big promotion.
Usually it's not Wi-Fi that they're using to crank it out.
No, I don't know if they were on a different network or a different signal than they're actually.
Maybe they needed
Fight Pass.
Maybe they should have just reset their router.
Maybe they should have just recorded it and sent it out later. It was not only were they late. And we missed the first fight. That was probably why we missed the first fight, because all that shit was going on.
Yeah.
And then it comes on and it looks like friggin', I'm trying to look at Debbie Does Dallas between pixels.
With the bunny ears, waiting.
It was horrible.
That's ridiculous.
So it was the comment section was incredibly funny.
I bet.
It was hilarious. Of course I had to make some comments.
Of course.
You know what I mean? Nothing. You know what I mean?
You making comments?
They didn't pay their T-Mobile bill. I was saying
maybe
like that.
Maybe that shit was getting shut off.
But
too bad.
It was. I don't know if it was a great call. I watched it, but
you didn't get in here.
I didn't do a fight companion either night. I wasn't feeling it.
Sure.
You know what I mean? I would have been in there alone. I would have been talking
it's cool when you do it alone in here, because
Yeah.
you're really just talking and stuff, but I could see that getting like a little
Yeah,
boring
I
and
just
tedious
wanted
to you.
I wanted to enjoy like Friday, I watched it on my phone, the Fight Pass. Saturday, I just tuned into NewEnglandMMA.org.
Yep.
They had the play-by-play.
Throughout the night, yep.
Watched that, watched all their highlights. We had a bunch of stuff that we posted. So I didn't do a fight companion, but
cool.
I'm not doing one next week either. I'll be at Cage. I
you'll
am
be
going
there.
to Cage Titans next week.
Cool.
But Neff had a great card in Ara. A lot of good fights there, mostly amateurs. And if you want to see the results and stuff, go to NewEnglandMMA.org. Travis and Jeff, they did all the results. So
Those guys are thorough.
they are. They're really good. They're really good at it. And I'm not sure who will be doing them at Cage Titans next week. Travis usually goes, but he just went to 2 shows in a row, basically Friday and Saturday. He might not be able to go to this one, but
I don't
I'll
know
be
if
there.
any of my guys are fighting on that. I can't think off the
No,
top
I
of
don't
my
think
head.
you have any really Triforce guys. on
No
there.
one's really been.
One
pumping
might
it.
have snuck in, but looking at all their posters are out and everything else. So
I
really didn't
hope
see
I'm not
anything
forgetting anyone. I'll have to
from
double check because I don't have
Triforce
anything. But
on there. So that's about it. Just to let you know. All right, before I show. All right, the last night you were here, we had Ashley in,
Yep.
and we had Mr. Purple Alien, and
Mike.
also Casavant,
Yeah,
Mike
Mike.
Casavant.
good guy.
So, if no one knew, I did take an edible that night. First time taking an edible or doing any kind of THC in almost 10. I think it was 10 weeks then, or 10 weeks. 'Cause I went. It was 3 months last Saturday. 3 month spot, not doing anything. So I did take an edible that night, and I got whacked,
Yeah.
dude.
I was feeling pretty good after
If
the
you
show.
look at the beginning of the show and toward the end and the last 15 minutes of the show, I was like whacked. And
Ashley was pretty cooked too.
yeah, and then I went to karaoke. I said that wrong. People butcher me about that. Karaoke,
I thought you just said that like that for fun.
karaoke.
Yeah.
No, I thought it was karaoke.
I did just drive by a karaoke place on the way here that I didn't know here, the tavern or something.
That had
Yeah,
karaoke.
Yeah, right around the corner.
Yeah, over there. That's a dive.
Yeah.
Yeah, you
Looked
get
like a dive.
shanked in that fucking place.
I believe it.
Yeah.
Let's go there.
You show up, the host is singing, man. You're done. You got to suck in there to not get killed.
They close the door. Now you can't leave.
Yeah, you can't. But I did go to karaoke on Wednesday, and I had a couple more beers. I was whacked. There was a friend that I talked to like every week. They're there because their friend is the one that hosts the karaoke, and I could tell my words were sloshed.
looking at you funny.
Because I don't get like that. You
Yeah.
know what I mean?
Especially
I
with
drink
edibles.
drink a few beers, but I was like,
Your tongue was just feeling fat.
it was just all over the place. And I did make a post that, on Saturday that I hadn't smoked in 3 months. And then, but I said I did take an edible. And the person that I was talking to didn't know I was on an edible that night.
Oh,
and
yeah.
they said something, congratulations.
Yeah.
I said, if you didn't notice, I was on that edible, Wednesday night when I saw you, and they laughed their asses
They
off
knew it.
because they fucking, this guy's fucking a mess.
Something on with this guy.
Yeah. So, just to let you know, Purple Alien,
Yep.
right here, best. I haven't taken many edibles in the past. These are 25 milligram gummies, vegan.
Yeah, he had a good post I think today about
Yeah.
the difference between vegan and non-vegan.
Yeah, and I
gummies
reposted it
and
reshared
gelatin
it for him. So if you want some edibles,
Yuppers.
check out Purple Alien. It is purple with 2 R's. Purple Alien. They're on Facebook. They're on Instagram as purple with 2 R's .alien.
Purple.
And if you want the best edibles on the market, the best tasting edibles on the market, go check them out. They can deliver to Rhode Island and Massachusetts, so there is no problem with that. So people, if you want edibles shipped to your door, check those guys out at Purple Alien. Tommy, yeah, you said you got high off that.
Yeah,
right?
we were eating them because I was eating the cookies and the gummies, and I was definitely feeling pretty good that night. You just did a good promo for them. That was nice.
Did I?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll have to share it for him. But what I did, I took the 15 milligram peanut butter cookie,
Nice.
and then halfway through the show, I split a gummy with Ashley, which are 13 milligrams. So I took 28
Scoundrel.
milligrams. Well, 27.5 milligrams.
Doing math and everything?
yeah,
Jesus, these
fucking-
days.
yeah.
Yeah.
Well-
see what the weed makes you do these days?
Just to let you know, I did take one of their edibles 15 minutes before we started the show. So I would imagine by 8:40, I'll probably be sloshing my words. man.
Tripping.
Yeah, I'll be tripping a little bit. The
I took one too.
Celtics, yeah, Tommy, of course, Tommy.
I want to say no thanks.
I have 2 left in there, and I think I'm just going to take them on the podcast. I'm going to order some more. But
Take them both right now.
fuck no, dude. I got to go to karaoke again tonight.
That's the best.
I'm going to go to karaoke.
So I wanted to say this earlier. I fucking hate going to karaoke. That's like the least thing I would want to ever do in life is listen to some fucking asshole sing a bad version of a song. Do you sing?
No,
No.
I'm the asshole that
Well-
doesn't want to hear the bad version of the
Yeah.
song. Let me just say one thing to you, or a couple things to you. The 2 people that host the karaoke, one of them is the bartender. She's also in 3 rock bands.
Okay, so she's a good singer.
She's a great singer.
It's good when a good singer.
Yeah, and the guy that hosts it is a bass player, and he actually
cool.
sings a little bit too.
Cool.
So what happens is they have their regulars, and I would say 75% of the crowd are musicians,
Okay,
singers.
that's cool.
So they come in to like try something new
Yeah.
or sing some
And that's decent.
Prince song. They're singing
So-
songs out of their ballpark.
I used to work at the Plainridge Casino. I opened that place, and they would do live band karaoke. And like you just said, every fucking person would sing a terrible version of Purple Rain.
Oh, is that right?
Yeah,
They get up there for that?
every time. And
So
the-
you said band karaoke. Do
yeah.
they have a live band? You
Yeah.
sing
Yeah.
in front with the live band.
yeah, you put a list, and they get the fucking songs they can play.
Oh,
so that's
my
better than
God.
I wouldn't say better, but it's different.
Yeah,
than,
it's
you know,
live too.
Yeah,
It's not
on stage. Big stage.
I mean, them people, they could make a mistake back there, even
Sure.
though they're probably
Yeah.
professionals.
Yeah, it's like a band. They're just doing it. Like,
but,
they're going
their
with it.
tempo might be a little different than the actual record.
yeah,
a
the
little
album, of
faster,
course.
a little slower.
Of course.
But that sounds great.
Entertaining enough.
Yeah.
I'll retract my earlier statement on saying that I hate it, but I like to make fun of it. And
That's why I
yeah,
go.
yeah, of course.
That's why I go. But these people are legit.
Yeah,
like
good.
Some of there's probably like 3 or 4 people that get up there
Sure.
that are horrid,
That
but they go up
embarrass-
all the time. I mean,
Sure, they're just having fun.
funny.
Yeah,
you
they're
know
having
what I
fun.
mean. By the time I get there, they're smashed. So
Yeah.
they're like.
So it's,
But the guys and ladies that sing up there that actually sing in bands,
yeah,
they're really good.
that's good.
you
I
know?
like a female vocalist and a male or whatever. I like singer songwriters.
And,
Stuff
and
like that.
the variation of songs, because some of the guys are like older and older, like
Sure.
70s, 80s
Yeah.
rock, lighter rock bands.
yeah, Springsteen
They,
and shit.
yeah, they go up there, they're doing, some of them do,
Van Halen and
yeah,
shit.
no, but there's other people that go
Yep.
up and do that kind of
Yep.
stuff. Then you got the girl that does Evanescence
Yep.
and
Evanescence.
Evanescence. Would I say ever like the fucking aroma? shit?
Everescence.
Yeah, I don't fucking know.
Effervescence. All the good
But
things.
they go up there and then. But there's a couple of really
yeah.
legit good singers in there.
Good.
And then the guy Scotty will announce him as the such singer at the band in such band.
Give him a little
and they said
promo.
they're playing out next week or
Cool.
something like that. And they don't hog the whole
No.
karaoke
Yeah.
thing. You know what I mean? But
One song at a time.
they're good singers when, and I see them practically every week, every other week when I go. And you just know, I'm like, oh, what are they going to try this
Yep.
time? You know what I mean? And it's
That's
like,
cool. I guess.
Bee Gees, they do the
Oh,
Bee
man,
Gees.
Bee
These
Gees.
people, they
Yeah.
whip out that stuff.
That's
it's
crazy.
too funny.
Yeah, that'd be wild if I was at a place and doing
I could
karaoke.
suck some helium and just stop fucking
Yeah,
singing.
yeah, no, I mean, Bee Gees. The awful version of the Bee Gees. Like, ugh.
Have you ever sang karaoke?
No.
Have you ever got up there?
No, not in the traditional sense, I guess.
My closest to being in karaoke was when we were younger and they had the X-rated hypnotist.
I remember
I
that.
had
shit.
the long hair. Yeah,
Yeah.
I used to be in Providence.
Yeah.
And I got up there and I got hypnotized. And he made me think I was Bon Jovi, and I had to sing to "Shot Through the Heart."
And they hypnotized you?
Yeah, I think so.
That's
because I
that-
did everything.
Yeah, but do you like remember it? Like,
I remember bits and pieces of it.
that's so fucking weird.
And my friend said you were definitely hypnotized, Steve, because as soon as like he said, you're hypnotized, you went into this Cranston accent, whine with a big red face. You droop, you're like
That is ridiculous.
kind of like I am on edibles.
Oh,
in
yeah.
about 10 minutes.
Maybe
from
that's
now.
what it was. He dropped a fucking edible. in
But
your
what
drink.
happened was he made me do everything because I was the star of the show. There was nothing off limits.
So
for me to do.
X-rated stuff.
I was humping the floor, thinking I was having sex with. Back then, it was Vanna White. Vanna White was like she was the
That's
best
insane.
So
There's no footage of this or anything.
no, I wish my
Yeah, right?
friends remember it, but there's also another story after that. But I had to sing Bon Jovi. I had the long hair back
Yeah.
then. I was a drummer in a band, but I
Yeah.
couldn't sing. I didn't even
Yeah.
know the words of the song.
Yeah.
But somehow I made it through the half of it. And there was men or guys protecting their girlfriends from me because I was running up to the tables.
What the fuck?
I was jumping
That is
on
insane.
tables, jumping on tables.
And you were not doing this with your own free will?
I don't think I would. I don't think I would
yeah.
ever do
yeah,
that.
exactly. Would you be like
When the fuck would
nervous
I,
and shit, like
it
on
was
stage?
almost like nothing was off limits to me.
That's what
Like,
they say that hypnotizes you. It's like kind of just put you in this relaxed state,
That's what
right?
I think.
That you
It
don't
just
care.
gave me like this confidence
Yeah,
to not give a shit
that is wild.
and get away with everything. So I don't remember. I was on a date that night when my buddy had his girlfriend, and I was on a kind of not a blind date. I knew the girl,
No.
but I liked her,
Like a
and
double
so they
date.
set me up
Yep.
with her. She was putty in my hands after
After
that
that,
show.
yeah.
I was the most entertaining fucking thing she ever seen in her life.
That's funny. And you kind of just don't like. It's not like you were on that night. Like if you went out and did that like tonight at the bar, you'd like remember it. You're like doing it
Yeah.
and shit. But that
I
was
remember bits and pieces.
like you were like almost
Like
intoxicated.
a dream. Like
yeah,
I
yeah.
was just living a dream.
Yeah, yeah. Like you were drunk or something.
Yeah, well, that's what my buddy said. He
Yeah.
goes, Steve, as soon as he snapped his fingers, you went into your...
Yeah, you were kind of drunk.
Yeah,
right?
You know what I mean? Your face got red, and then you started having that Cranston wine kind of, that wheeze kind of thing. So,
No kidding. I like
so
that story.
that was a huge, huge thing. But literally, a week later, I used to hang around in Roger Williams Park. There was a big hangout circle. Everybody would like hang out there. So we would go there on Sundays and at night. So one night I go there and we're all like hanging out, and there'd be new people stopping by here and there. So I'm just talking. All of a sudden, this girl goes, "Oh my God, you're the dude from the fucking from Frank Santos." I was like, "Oh my God, someone fucking see." She told me, she goes, "You were the best thing up." She goes, "You were the reason why we didn't leave." Because everyone else like sucked up there. She
Sure.
goes, "You," and my buddy Dave, who was with me,
Yep.
starts laughing his ass because we never thought we were going to see anyone there again. You know what I mean? All of a sudden, this fucking chick I'm hanging with in Roger Williams Park.
And even at that, it's hard for me to wrap my brain around this. So when she was saying that, did you like remember it? Were you like, "Oh yeah, that was me fucking hypnotized on stage, like going crazy"? You know?
I remember bits and pieces. I remember him telling me that I had to go to the bathroom really bad.
Yeah.
He goes, "You have to take the biggest piss of your life." And he wouldn't let me get up off the chair because I was glued. I don't remember
'Cause
trying
he told
to,
you were glued?
I don't remember trying to get up. Like,
Do you remember having a piss?
I remember taking a piss.
On there upstairs?
No, I didn't. I went
Yeah.
into the bathroom.
Oh, yeah.
He let me go. He
Yeah.
told me to go to the bathroom. So I went into the bathroom. I don't remember. I remember being in the bathroom peeing and hearing them outside going, the guy going, "He's actually peeing in there."
That is fucking wild, dude. Joe Rogan was talking about Frank Santos recently about that whole run when they were in the 90s, comedians and shit at that time.
Frank
you know?
Santos was
He was crushing it.
monumental
Yeah.
big
Yeah.
thing. He went on Sunday nights. He was in the same spot.
Mm-hmm.
It was the downtown. I forgot the name of it, but it was a little alley with like shops and
The Met or something?
no, that was no, it was.
I just went to the Met for the first time last summer.
I
so-
remember the Met Cafe,
Yeah.
but
So Henry Rollins there was cool.
I've seen so many great bands there.
Yeah, I was looking at the flyers and stuff. I didn't even realize they got down like that. Like a lot of
Fucking
cool,
nuts.
crazy shit. Yeah.
But yeah, so
fucking
that's-
Frank
that's
Santos.
it.
That's good, man.
his son does it now. Frank
Yeah.
Santos Jr.
Yeah.
is probably nowhere as good.
No, and
You
it's
know
a
what's
different
funny-
time.
You know what else about that show? Like, people go there knowing they're gonna get hypnotized. They go there to put on a show themselves.
Yeah.
I remember going there to watch a show after.
Yeah.
And there was this dude that loved himself in high school. You know, the disco guy with the hair, and he went up and he got hypnotized. I know he wasn't hypnotized.
Right. That's what I'm saying. Like people go up there and fake it.
Yeah, they fake.
You fake it
He
yourself.
was faking because he was already set. He made him strip for a table. He took his fucking shit off. It was like he already had it on, like ready to go.
Yeah.
He had these fucking, what is it? The hammer sack, the fucking hammock fucking ball,
Oh,
like
the banana hammock.
yeah, with tassels and shit
Oh yeah, he
on
was
it.
ready. Yeah. So like,
I was like, this motherfucker, like,
and that takes you out of it because you're like, this is not what I want to watch.
you know, not that it would have made it any more entertaining for me if he had legit underwear because I wasn't,
You
what
just
I mean?
knew he was kinda
But when
faking
he
it.
was in there, I'm like, this dude just so fucking knew he was gonna get up there.
Yep.
Knew he was gonna get
How
up
many
there.
people do they do a night? Like,
Hypnotize?
yeah, like during
They
a show.
probably bring up like 9.
Yeah,
And maybe 3, 4 tops get hypnotized.
sure. They try to do them all.
But I would imagine he focuses on the couple of best ones.
yeah,
You know what I mean?
And then latches on.
And I was the guy.
The guy who
I
goes.
was the fucking guy.
That is amazing.
Yeah, it is amazing. I just recently became friends with one of the with the girl I was on a date with.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna have to send her a message because she definitely remembers.
That's funny.
And just because she can tell me more about the antics I was doing, but
Yeah, get her on the pod to talk about that.
yeah. My friend said I was banging, I was humping the stage, moaning to Vanna White. Yeah, it was,
With your long hair.
with my long hair. I was probably looking sexy as fuck.
How old?
24?
Yeah, so you're young.
Yeah, I was young.
In the heyday of those kind of
The rock and roll
risque,
band, man.
yeah,
Yeah.
risque
Good times.
hypnotists
So, so to get back, and we're done with the story, but that is the closest I've been
to karaoke.
to singing
You
karaoke.
need to be hypnotized. That's what I'm saying. Like I don't
Yeah,
want
I
to do that
gotta-
shit. I would have to be hypnotized too, probably.
Maybe tonight on this edible, I might fucking go jump up.
I thought you were just gonna say,
sing
"Man,
some Joe Cocker.
I thought you were just gonna say maybe I'll hypnotize you." Like, what the fuck? Look into my eyes, Tom.
What happens in the room stays
Yeah,
in the room.
yeah. That's like when we shut the cameras off. You know. Oh yeah, like faking it out too. I'm hypnotized, right?
Yeah, it was good. So
It's funny.
yeah, that's a story. You want to know another story?
Sure.
So, you know how I quit pot? Saturday was
I'm not gonna bust your balls about that anymore because I am proud of you and you seem like you're benefiting from it, and I'm all for
Tommy said I kind of looked in shape today.
looking nice and slim and not too slim, and
So Saturday I worked, but I called my buddy, good buddy, and he said they were going to see a rock band. Plays 80s stuff, and all right, so I'll meet you there. So I meet him there. It's my 3rd month anniversary of not smoking. So we're there all night, right? His friends came in. There was probably like 7 of his friends. A couple of girls, his friend's girlfriend, the girlfriend's friend, and then like 4 of her guy friends, or they were friends of everyone. They came in and we were all hanging out, doing the, watching the rock thing. And then everyone ended up leaving except my friend with his girlfriend. He boogied out. He just disappeared. I said, he left you here? She goes, well, no, I drove. He must have got a ride with one of the other guys.
just leaves a chick.
He's just that way.
Yeah.
He had to get out of there. I don't know. Maybe the edible was kicking in. He just had a boo. But it was late. It was like 12 at night,
Sure.
right? He was probably drinking all day, So they stayed there. The girlfriend and the friend stayed there, and I'm with my buddy Eddie, and we're all sitting at the table, and it was probably 11:30. So the band's getting done with their second set. I'm not thinking about it then, but it was later in the second set, like they were playing a lot. So one of the girls says, "Oh, I wish I could we kept smelling weed."
Yep.
So there was like a outside little patio, but we weren't really
You
thinking it was
guys-
coming there. We thought it was like in the place.
You guys were inside.
We were inside.
Yep.
So we're smelling mad weed. So one of the girls goes, "Oh, I wish we could smoke." And my friend Eddie goes, "I got a joint in the car. I'll bring it in."
Yep.
So he brings it in. Right? We're sitting at the table. I'm not thinking of smoking and I just wanted.
Whatever.
It was fun.
Not even on your
Whipped
mind.
the- He whips the joint out and he lights it up. right?
Inside.
Inside.
You fucking Rhode Islanders are wild.
He got a hit. She got a hit. And then he got a hit. The fucking fire alarm went off.
Oh my god. Oh my god. That's
Dude,
the worst.
I'm this guy. I haven't smoked in 3 months. All of a sudden, I'm in the fucking limelight. The
flashers?
flashing things
Oh,
above
man.
us. The band is playing.
Oh my God.
They had us. They're stopped, and kind of everyone's looking around. But we look like we're in a cigar smoke shop now.
Yeah.
There's musky
Smoke around your
smoke,
head.
you know.
Only you guys.
Only us guys,
Yeah.
and the
And
lights
girl,
going up.
yeah.
But the lights went off. All the emergency lights just came on, so it wasn't really bright.
Yeah.
But you could tell, That
was you guys.
So everyone's kind of like looking at us, but they didn't know.
Mm-hmm.
And we're like, my buddy just threw the fucking joint in a cup.
Oh, yeah.
Right? A cup of beer, a cup of
Oh,
water.
full cup?
I don't know. Yeah. No, it was like a little bit
a
at
little
the
gross
end.
shit in there.
But I'm like, and we're all like looking, we're laughing. The band stopped. And like, all right. They went, the lights go on. Everything's all right. So I go, Eddie, what'd you do with that joint? He goes, I threw it in the cup. And the girls are like, I wanted to, it would have been great this, because now we're thinking, you got to go outside to smoke.
Yep.
That's where all the smell's coming from.
Yeah.
Right?
There.
Fuck do I know? It's like the lemon that we were 5 beers in already.
Yeah.
So, Eddie, I take the joint out of the cup. It's like soaked.
Ugh.
So I said, well, let's go outside. I said, you can lighter, try to,
dry it out.
You only need a couple more hits out of this, right? So I basically I brought this thing back to life.
Oh, you
Me.
were the doctor.
I was the doctor,
Okay.
right? So I gave it to my buddy Eddie. He lights up.
Little beard flavor.
I don't know. but-
Who the fuck
well,
knows
you
what was in
know.
there?
You know why? Because he passed it to them.
Yeah.
It got to me.
Yeah. And you hit it.
And I hit it.
Bill Clinton. You put it to your lips and inhaled.
I hit it. I felt that I deserved it
I believe you did.
because I brought that thing back to life.
Yeah, that was your
that
that was
was
your
all me.
creation.
I took a hit.
Good.
And then I took 2 hits.
Yep. There you go.
I was whacked.
Yeah, I was gonna say, how'd you feel? Probably pretty good. Probably
I
pretty
was
lightheaded.
whacked.
Yep. That good high.
Yeah.
That's a good thing. That's
We sat back down, and the band come play the third set.
yeah.
We're like,
yeah, like sweet.
I did not feel guilty of smoking
Why would you?
because I went, well,
You did your thing. You did what you wanted to do. You
Yeah.
had the 10-week or whatever. You
12 weeks.
Yeah,
It was 3
more than
months.
that. Yeah, you certainly
Fucking months.
did a thing. Like when people say, "Oh, I want to do this," and then don't. It's
Now, this was last Saturday night.
Mm-hmm.
I have not smoked since.
yeah. That's when you. So I don't like making rules for myself. Do what you want to do when you want to feel it. Taking 2 hits off a fucking joint after 10 weeks, 12 weeks is not going to do any reversal, damage, whatever. I don't even think it really damages your shit anyway, but it definitely, how could it not affect your lungs, like you said, when you're working out? I sometimes think if I wasn't like such a heavy smoker, how different my jiu-jitsu game would be cardio-wise. I mean, my jiu-jitsu shit's good, but like, sometimes by the end of a long fucking session, I'm sucking wind,
It could work the other way too. In your mind, you might have a better mind while you're high.
That is how
you know
that
I mean?
is what I do and how I feel.
Yeah.
I certainly smoke a little before jiu-jitsu on the ride or whatever, and
It might be a benefit.
Yeah, it
that
chills
way.
out. I don't.
Chill you out a little.
And there's certainly been times where like I'm just like cranking bowls at home before I go, and I'm like too baked at class, and I'm just like, what the fuck,
Well, that's how I was getting almost 24/7.
Yeah, like
In work,
cloudy and
I'd
shit.
go outside
Yeah.
for break, take that
Yeah.
2 hit or something like that. But when I was out or at home, I pack a bowl.
Yeah.
It don't matter if I'm high as fuck halfway through that bowl, I would finish that whole bowl.
It's like the ritual of it. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Walking around with a bowl, walking around with a joint, even if it's not going, you're just holding it and shit.
Yeah, it was just it was
Yep.
something. I was like,
Sure.
I felt safe holding
Yeah,
that
man.
bowl.
Believe me, I know. So proud of you. Don't feel guilty. Awesome. Good shit.
Yeah. So, like I said, felt great tonight. I took another edible.
Yeah.
So we'll see. What
You want to
happens
take a
with
couple
that.
puffs after the show?
No, I will. No,
Okay.
I'm not.
I won't even pest you about
Yeah,
it.
I won't. I might again sometime
Yeah.
in the right circumstances.
Yeah, of course.
The girls were dying. Like they were like,
Oh, well, when
I
the-
felt like I was taking care of them.
When the chicks are there, you gotta be cool.
And I did say to them, I said, "Do you know you women?" One of them was my friend's girlfriend.
Mm-hmm.
I said, "Do you know you women are bad influences?" I said, "This is my 3rd month today.
Oh yeah, them
not
girls
smoking
wanted you
weed."
to smoke weed in the building, set
And,
the
and
fire
my
alarm.
friend was laughing. My friend goes, "I won't tell anyone."
Exactly.
My buddy Ed.
This is just between me and you.
Yeah. So I could never go on Facebook in a couple of weeks or another month and go, this is my 4th month not smoking,
No, you reset.
knowing that I, took that.
It's like
2
so.
hits.
See,
That's
see, you. I think you feel a little guilty.
No, I just.
Yeah, good.
I couldn't lie about
Yeah,
it.
exactly. Don't lie. Don't lie to
I
yourself.
do feel a little, but
Don't see. That's what I'm saying. Don't feel guilty. It's for your mental sake. Listen to your body. It said, put this weed to your lips and inhale.
yeah, I'm sure it'll do it again.
Absolutely. What was I fucking just gonna say? Whatever. I can't remember now. But like I said, listen to your body. Listen to your brain.
I usually do.
Yeah.
See what happens tonight. There's a guy that smokes constantly in there.
In there.
No, he goes
Outside.
out to his
Yeah,
truck, but he's
sure.
parked right next to the door,
Sure.
so it all comes in. And then he
Yeah.
comes
Yeah,
in,
it
he
all comes
smells
in.
like a fucking. He smokes cigarettes and everything.
he's a
So
gross
when it's
fucker.
on him, it's on
Yeah.
him. It's like Dave's here.
Do you know Coops and Quincy? I think like Mike
Mike
Polvero.
Polvero, yeah.
Exactly. That's all these things were coming together. I used to go to Cage Titans when I worked there before I even knew what fucking Triforce any of these guys
Yeah.
was. I was just going because I was friends with Adam Russell. I think I've talked to you about the show, the DJ
Yes.
there.
He-
Yeah, so
yep.
I'd go in there, he would hook up. So we would go to Coops, right? After I worked at the dispensary, all of us from the dispensary would go there. The door was right here. We'd go outside and fucking smoke
Right
it.
all
It would
over
just
there.
go right in. Like the door was right here, Fucking assholes we are. But that place was cool.
Yeah.
Shout out to Coops. Quincy. They don't give a fuck
Yeah,
Quincy.
I think I might be there on Monday. I think I am on Table Titans.
That's where they do Table Titans?
Yeah,
that's right.
They
That's
do
right.
it now. Mike has it, I think, in somewhere downstairs. They have their own podcast room
Cool,
now, so
cool.
He talked about that last week.
That's why they're always drinking beer during that. That's right.
Well,
it makes
They used
sense.
to drink a little bit. I think they only drink like one beer.
That's what I'm saying. They're at a
but-
bar.
Yeah, exactly. Fucking, they drink the
And they
the
got
beer
good-
that I think they drink beers that they sponsored.
Yeah, I've seen that. And they got good food in there.
Yeah. Yeah.
Good
So
bar
we're gonna
food.
do the hot wing hot take tomorrow.
No.
I mean on Monday, which Mike De Silva, the big cop, cool Mr. Cage Titans, he's always cage side, does so much for them. He's like their mascot without a
Without a mask.
without a mask. He's it's Mikey.
Yeah, I'd probably know
Titans.
him if I saw him.
Yeah. So it's me, him, Mike Polvere, probably Andy.
Yep.
I think we might be. I don't know if we're going to be talking about the final card leading up. I think that's what's going to go on. I was
Cool.
invited, but things change. You know
Yo,
what I mean?
I'll definitely watch that. That'll be a good one.
Yeah, it should be fun.
And you guys gonna be eating hot wings?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I don't know. Mike said they're hot. He
That's
can
crazy.
They can make me mild ones. I said, no, I have to.
Yeah, go hard.
I have to go.
I like spicy.
the rest of the people. Mm-hmm. So it is what it is.
Okay.
I'll take some milk with me.
And they just they just make it right there because it's Coops and the fucking wings.
Yeah,
And they say,
yeah.
Okay, that
So,
makes sense.
and then I get to experience their podcast
Yeah,
and
and they got a pretty
not
good-
have to do shit.
Yeah, just sit there and be a cool guest.
Yeah, I probably won't even talk that much. It'll be them guys,
I think you'll talk.
I think I'll take an edible before then. But yeah, it's fun. I've been on there before, but it was when I was upstairs and it was
Yeah.
like 10 other people on.
Okay, yeah, I don't think
so
I've
now
ever
it's a
seen that
little more intimate.
Yep.
I don't know if they'll have people call in. I think it's just talking about the event.
Yeah, I'll shoot some messages to
on.
that chat. I usually watch that and talk shit.
I'm sure there'll be some good ones toward
Yeah, yeah.
me.
Yeah.
Those fucking assholes.
Oh yeah, right. I'll get in
That's
there.
gonna be good.
I'll stir it up. I'll be like, oh, but this fucking guy, huh? I heard he never talk shit about
Don't
any
worry,
fucking fighters.
there'll be a few of you doing that.
Exactly.
There's instigators all over.
Does
that
anyone
fucking
fucking hate this guy or what?
thing. Listen to him talk? He fucking talks like
Where the
that.
fuck is he from?
Jesus.
Because that's a mass organization,
Yeah. So it'll be fun. It'll be cool.
Awesome.
Then Wednesday. Listen, Wednesday. I think I have Sahib and his buddy.
He was telling me that. Is this? I don't. Is he talking about the
internet.
Yeah.
Instagram dude.
So he's not in here, right?
Oh, is he gonna call in?
Yeah, that dude's like in Florida or something.
Oh, all right, that
yeah,
works out.
yeah.
I thought he was gonna be here.
I think that is right. I could be wrong.
All right, so we'll do the same thing we did with Mike.
Yeah.
I'll just put him in the
Yeah,
corner.
that
and then
guy
have his
Mick
own-
Dojo Life or something.
Yeah, he's a
yeah.
big page.
Yeah. I don't think he's local. I think that's a
Oh,
call.
that works out. I
Yeah.
was like, oh, he's gonna have to be
I was
here.
chatting with him the other day. He was telling me about that, and I think the gist that I got was that the dude is going to call.
Perfect.
Yeah,
All
because
right,
it's like
perfect.
a big content creator,
Yeah.
influencer, and he's in Miami, I think. So.
Yeah, and if he tells people to follow me and
Yo.
I share his like a clip of the podcast,
Yeah.
and he'll reshare.
Go
it.
hard with that
Yeah.
time, and I think.
I appreciate it. So he.
Oh, so he was saying that Dana White follows him, that kind of shit.
No shit.
Yeah, like Dana White doesn't follow no one.
Here's the thing. All right, so see how you're right on the mic.
Yeah.
That's where we need Sahib.
Oh, yeah.
Remember we had him on.
Sure.
The mic was
Yeah.
a little low. We can hear it in here, but it's
we'll
not
make sure.
like sexy voice like you.
I'll make sure he keeps it close. And
Tommy's got a very sexy.
Ooh,
I mean,
thank you.
he can lean back. We just have to bring the
yeah, he's got that.
mic
He's
closer
got
to him.
that gangster.
He got
lean.
excited a few times and was up to it.
We'll
but
make sure
you
that
need
he does a. We'll
you
say
need that
we'll tell him,
sexy Sahib the whole time.
and we'll tell him if that they want to. If he wants them to hear, then you gotta get it close.
Yeah, get right there, bro. Sounds
Cool,
sexy.
cool.
That way.
That'll be a good one too.
Yeah, so cool. I'm just looking right now. We got a couple of people on. John English, the ref.
Nice.
Amanda Ferreira
Oh yeah.
from
Yeah, she's a
what is it?
good friend of the show.
Is it FAA? No, that's Fighting Outs. Okay. FAF. FAF.
She just got a win.
Yes, she did in
Yeah.
Canada.
Yeah, good shit.
Canada. So
Canada.
definitely catch up with her down the line. You remember she came down here?
Yeah. No, I forgot about that.
Did you?
No.
You not ahead of-
No, we were not. I don't think we were intoxicated that time.
But yeah, it'd be great to talk to her about that fight.
Super cool.
Ron Matthau, I work with Ron. He is at the post office right now.
Nice.
He works second shift, so he's watching the podcast from work.
Delivering
he's
that
probably,
mail.
what time is it? He's probably on lunch right now.
Launch at
Celtics and
Yeah,
the
getting ready.
Celtics are on, so we're only going to go until like 9 o'clock. You know what I mean? An hour's good.
Speaking of sports, my
What's
old
the score? Anything?
Well, when there's no score on that, but my dad just texted me and said the Red Sox are doing something. So it's 3-0. Us top of the second. So they're probably looking good. Probably got a
So
bunch
Red
of hits.
Sox are 3-0 right now.
Yep.
Nice. So
Yeah. Oh, they had a big- no.
Not only talk about nothing.
No, it's not. It's 9-1.
Who?
Just
Red
updated.
Sox?
Yeah, us.
9-1.
yeah.
Red Sox.
That-
What inning?
Bottom of the fourth.
Jesus.
Yeah, 11 hits. That's why my dad texted me and said that they're
All
getting
right.
some
So
hits.
there you go.
Fuck
And
yeah.
the Celtics, you got a score on them?
That's at 8:30. Or
It is. It's
oh,
8:45.
Oh, yeah, shit.
It might. I don't know what the
15
game-
15-16
15-16.
Celtics.
So 16-15.
Whatever.
Well,
5
come
minutes
on.
left. 5 minutes left.
Come on.
In the quarter.
Baseball game, you don't say 1-9, do you?
Well, I just said the score.
All right, I'm just playing with
Yeah.
you, man. Don't get all
I'm
carrying out.
talking about sports now.
Fuck. Ron Matthau, yes, 9 points. So,
Yeah, good shit.
you know, to get back over Friday and Saturday with the guys at the fight, Lars,
Mm-hmm.
Travis, and Jeff, and Dylan, they did something cool. It was pretty cool. What NewEnglandMMA.org did was they gave away a couple of free shirts
Saw that.
each show. And the way you get your shirt or your hoodie, like anything you want as far as clothing wise off the site, right? Our store, if you want to go there, shop. You had to take a selfie with one of the guys from NewEnglandMMA.org, and then you get your choice of things. So there was people actually came up to our
Yeah,
guys.
I saw that. That's
And,
cool.
You know, a couple of fighters, a couple of just regular people who wanted
That merch is
fucking
cool.
some merch.
Yep.
And that's something we'll probably do every show. You
Yeah,
know,
that's cool. Get a little buzz. Have some people come up, talk to the guys.
Yeah. You know, it's funny. As I was just talking to the mic, my eyes went cross-eyed, and I felt that edible hit me at this moment.
Got into your
yeah,
blood.
it just went whoop. Steve, we're on.
That's when you know. You know, you
So
take a
Purple
look.
Alien is aboard, Steve.
There you
right
go.
Now. We are going. Where are we going to Mars? As the mic would say, going to Mars.
I'm down.
So I'm heading to Mars right now.
I like going to space.
So, so as far as giving merchandise away, it was pretty cool. They posted that. Our Instagram, if you go to New England Mixed Martial Arts, not New England MMA, it's New England Mixed Martial Arts on Instagram, the whole word, New England Mixed Martial Arts all together. You can go to our Instagram. We have a bunch of footage of the fights, up-to-date posters and article links.
A lot of good stuff.
And so go there, man, if you want to, check that shit out. I got a lot of my podcast stuff on there. Dylan Napoleon is starting to do podcasts. He got his own podcast room.
yeah, he's a cranker too, man.
Yeah,
he's a hustler.
Cranks
Yeah.
out content like nothing, like crazy.
He's got a lot of interviews with fighters.
Yes,
that's good.
yes.
That's cool.
and he's going to get a lot more. You know what I mean? He works at Bass
Bass Pro. Yep.
So he's a big adamant fisherman.
Fisherman. Yep. That's
So,
cool.
good for him,
I don't
man,
have the
kid.
patience to fish too much. You know.
I could if there's bears and it's like the sun's
Exactly.
out.
If we're out on a
and,
boat,
like,
there's a
but
bunch
if
of
you're just
people.
like fucking
Yeah.
fishing for,
Alone.
I could do that. Too. I like being alone.
I try, and I do like being alone, but I don't know. It's a little much. Like I said, I like that as a social thing. If I'm like, with a person or something, it's kind of like watching baseball. You know what I mean? It's like a pastime.
Excellent. Big thing announced today, Tommy. Or yes, was it? Yes, it was today or yesterday. UFC 292 is confirmed in Boston
yes.
with Sterling versus
Sean.
Mr. Sean O'Malley.
I just listened to him on Flagrant 2.
On his podcast?
On the other podcast that I listened to, Flagrant with Andrew Schultz.
Fragrant. How do you say it?
Flagrant.
Flagrant.
Like a flagrant foul.
Oh,
Yeah.
And what's that about? Is it just MMA?
No, it's a comedy-based podcast, but there's a lot of MMA, a lot of sports, pro sports. It's funny. I recommend everyone listen to that one.
All right, let me see if I can get here. There we go. So we have. How do make
I think that I am
think-
definitely going to want to go to that UFC in Boston. So as soon as tickets drop,
Well,
we got to
I'll
figure
tell
out how
you
to do
one
that.
thing. I know Mike Polvier. He reserves spots upstairs in the that you can buy. Like it's a Cage Titans area.
Oh yeah, like the boxes.
Yes.
Yep.
So he buys boxes. There's a bar outside of the boxes.
Yeah.
And he had a ton of people the last UFC. I went to it.
Yeah.
Probably like 25, 30 people they could fit.
Let's do that. I want to do anything like that. It's in,
I guess it's first come, first
oh
serve.
sure, yeah. Either that or just tickets. That's in August, right?
August 19th. Yes.
My birthday's a month later, and that's going to be the excuse.
So
I think.
Michael Chesney against Kevin Holland is announced for UFC 291.
Is that the
that's-
Boston one?
No, Boston's 292.
92.
So let me look over here.
Kevin
and
Holland fights on
also,
everything.
All right, so 291 is in Salt Lake City. It's on July 29th. Dustin
Yep.
Poirier against Justin
Yep.
Gaethje.
I think I saw
And that's
that.
for the BMF title, which is kind of stupid.
Yeah. They really do that?
Well, I don't think.
I
I
thought it
think
was
they
just-
only had the one fight.
I thought it was just Masvidal. I thought it was his thing.
Well, it's stupid.
Yeah, that's
It's just
that's
the fucking baddest
Masvidal's thing.
motherfucker. These guys,
Yeah,
like,
this is like turning into WWE.
what do you mean, like best fighter? Like, what do you mean the
Yeah.
fucking tough? They're not
That's
the
stupid.
bad-
They
like,
should not do
They
this.
don't go shank people on the fucking shit. Like
Masvidal.
Masvidal and
Yeah.
Nick Diaz,
Yeah.
or Nate Diaz. They would actually fucking,
That's
break your
ridiculous that
neck
they're
on the
really
street if they
putting
had
that.
to.
Yeah,
So
whatever.
they are the baddest motherfuckers.
Yeah.
because they'll do
The
anything.
Diaz brothers, sure.
Yes. So that is announced, and of course, Sterling versus O'Malley
Yep.
for the bantamweight title Saturday, August 19th in Boston.
That place will be wild for that fight.
So I'm not sure I'm gonna go.
I want to.
Oh, and also, where is this? Oh, I gotta. There we go. Francis. Why isn't that showing up? There it is. Francis Ngannou
Yep.
is signed to the PFL with a huge historic contract.
I like that. I like that deal. I like him exercising his options, paving the way for that kind of stuff. And shit, he might just get one good fight in this PFL and go back to the UFC. I think that's going to happen.
Oh no, he ain't going back to.
I don't know, man. If they give him the payday,
Nah,
I think someday
he's
he
gonna
might.
stay there because now he is the spokesperson for PFL Africa.
I bet.
So
I don't think
that's supposed to be.
They're
They're gonna bring in a bunch of. He's gonna manage that whole fucking thing. He's gonna be part of their corporate entity in
We'll see.
4 or 5 years.
We'll see.
Right now, he's gonna fight boxing. He doesn't need.
He's
to,
gonna have
like,
a boxing
leave.
fight.
Jones can come to him. Jones will probably have, a fight or two, and they're
see.
something's
Yeah.
gonna happen. Dana's
I
gonna
wonder.
have to give in somewhere, and I think there might be a cross promotion thing because Nagano just fucking picked up ammunition, getting
Mm-hmm.
signed, and the huge deal, and giving fighters he fights. $2 million. That's fucking.
I don't
nuts.
think he's
What's
gonna.
he making?
I
each
don't think
fight?
he's gonna have many good fights in the PFL. Who's he gonna fight?
He'd kill everybody.
Exactly. No one wants to. Well, I mean, we want to see that.
Someone's going to see him slaughter. So come on.
Yeah, they're
isn't
gonna-
that
it's
what
gonna be a
people-
slaughter fest.
The new fans don't give a fuck. They want to see people get killed.
Yeah, but they want to see a good fight. He's gonna go there and.
They don't want to see who's it. Yeah, if he ever fights Jones or someone good.
Yep.
But until then, they don't mind a couple of cards of slaughter.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I mean?
I agree. I just think that real MMA fans are gonna.
They want the Jones him.
Yeah, that's
Most definitely.
they want one of the best to fight.
But I would say that's at least 2 of his fights because his first fight isn't until fucking who fucking knows. The end of the year, early next year for PFL. That's a big event.
and he's
That's going to
got
be their pay-per-view
Of course.
event. So I don't think it's this year. I want to say it's the beginning of next year. Can someone come on and know what the fuck is going on there? But he's also going to fight boxing in between then. And he said he wants a tune-up fight. So he's going to make a ton of money there because everyone wants to see what he's all about.
We'll see what's up with these tune-up fights. Because if he is not putting on a good show and people don't want to watch and people don't want to watch the PFL, it's not gonna work.
PFL is sinking in money from somewhere.
Yep.
Russian
oligarchs.
That fight alone is probably going to cost about $6 or $7 million. Because what's he make? 4,
it could tank, dude.
5?
This could tank that whole company.
They don't give a fuck.
Exactly. He'll be back in the UFC in a year.
Yeah, no, he won't.
Watch.
I won't. I bet.
You're seeing it right here.
It's the biggest in a year. I hope we're still
Not a year.
here in a year.
Not a
when?
year.
When
Well,
do you think?
I don't know, but I'm not.
By the
I'm
end
not
of the
putting
year?
the time. Yeah.
You think at some point he'll be back in the UFC?
Yeah. Yeah. Within
that
3
he could
years.
retire 17 times and then come back.
Yeah. Well, yeah, but like 3 years, I'll say with that, or 2 years, because like I'm not.
Tommy, I'll give you 3 years.
Okay.
All right.
Put it there.
3 years. 2026.
He's back in the UFC, or had been back in the UFC.
Yeah, between that
Yep.
time.
Okay. Because I think that. Yeah. We'll do. I like it.
Anything else you want to look at here before we come back on? Oh, it's 9:04. We'll go a few. I'm having fun right now.
Yeah, it's good. 9:04.
A couple more minutes.
8:55.
Is it 8:55?
Yeah.
Oh, I thought it was like 9:05. All right. So this is my Instagram. So is there anything? Oh, here we go. Here's another fucking here. Julian Lang is now Let Me Slap Bro. Not not because he is in slap fighting championship right now, which is not Dana White's.
Okay, different one.
It's a different one. And it's for a title.
A title for
His
slapping?
first what says that? His first
I didn't even know that.
Timmy Rule, what's up, my buddy?
Are they asking questions?
No, they're just looking.
Chime in? Oh, those are the people who are watching.
Yeah, they one of my buddies that I used to work with just said, "What's up?"
Cool.
So,
What up?
shout. But Julian Lane. So isn't that funny? Let Me Slap Bro.
Yeah.
I think Travis came up with that, and I made the poster with Let Me Slap Bro on there. I think we should
That's
fucking
silly.
make shirts.
Yeah.
Isn't that cool?
That's pretty good.
That was fucking awesome. I'm a meme genius, bro. Even the ones I
Meme
don't,
Gene.
even the ones I don't make, I pick the best of the best.
Yeah,
So
move them along.
yeah, people fucking love my shit, and they feel very honored when I steal theirs. But I tell them I'm taking them.
Sure.
It's fucking,
I was talking today about with this guy at work about the slapping league that he had known about, but it's girls slapping each other in the ass.
I saw it.
Yeah, right. That's kind of an old thing, but that's ridiculous.
It's something I would kind of watch.
I would
probably.
prefer that than the other
It would
guys.
have to be. It would have to be free. I mean, I'm not gonna
Yeah.
fucking. You know what I mean?
Well, I don't know, $5 or something.
Well, you can pay it.
I'll pay it. We'll watch it. We'll do a fight companion on that one.
I'm looking. Oh, okay. Here's one other thing. When is it? 1 month away. So it doesn't give the exact fucking date, which I don't know. It's right there on the fucking goddamn poster. So if you didn't know, now you know. McGregor and let me try to shrink that down. And Chandler, The Ultimate Fighter,
Yep.
premieres
I'll watch it.
on May 30th. Yeah, Rico DeSula's on it, one of our guys.
I've always liked
Here's
that.
one thing, Tommy. Can I make a prediction of what I think?
Sure.
I think Rico DeShula is on Conor McGregor's team.
Okay.
I have a hunch. I'm calling it now, Tommy.
Okay.
It's I saw a clue weeks back.
You, I think, were telling me about this.
I just could have sworn I saw him in footage with Conor. And I also heard his first fight is a good one.
Okay. Cool.
So,
yeah. What day does that start?
May 30th.
May 30th, which is what, next week or something?
No,
17th, today, so?
Today is only the 6th, 17th.
Yep.
So it's 2 weeks. What day?
Cool.
What night?
Probably like Wednesday, right? Usually,
have a calendar,
I
you
feel
can
like
look
that's
out
a
there.
Wednesday. I got a calendar right here.
Cage Titans is the 27th.
So
So Wednesday. Is it
Yeah.
Wednesday?
The 27th,
No, 30th.
Tuesday.
So the content
Day
the
after
fighter
Memorial
is
Day.
on Tuesday.
Yep.
The day after Memorial Day. Okay. So yes, I don't think they're gonna fight. I don't think Connor's gonna.
Yeah, I could see that not.
They
ever
said
going
he
down.
was like they would. He was talking about releasing like there's a date coming soon. I don't see them fighting
Yeah, they were saying like
until I don't know.
they're talking about Connor not being in the USADA pool yet.
Yeah, I don't know if that's true. He could have
No.
got in there secretly, but I
Yeah.
think that has to be knowledge for media. If he goes into the testing pool, I think it has to be public information. So,
Yeah, but
I
that'll
think
be
they're
cool.
just going to string the show along.
Oh yeah, they'll talk a lot of shit up to like the fight. Maybe they'll get into a
He'll
couple
end up
scuffles.
fucking maybe boxing again, and Chandler won't wait around, or I could be totally wrong,
Yeah, or they could fight.
or they could fight. Yeah,
I hope so.
and Chandler's a 150 fights at 155. That could be a 175, 180 pound fight. I would have to take Connor in a fight like that when he's that heavy.
I mean, wouldn't take Connor on that
Chandler's
one.
huge.
Yeah, I
but
would never
he's
take
huge for
Connor on that one.
155.
I said I would never bet on Connor fucking for the past 5 years.
Against Chandler, I would. Because Chandler takes some fucking punishment, and
Chandler will grab him and
it's
put him on the ground,
be
hold him.
killed or kill or be killed with him.
I think Chandler will wrestle the shit out of him, and Connor just hasn't had enough experience in the past however many years now. He's fucking. I saw this.
Could be.
Yeah, I saw this
Could be,
funny
Tom.
training joke about Connor about fucking the two of their like day training. It was a total joke. It wasn't real, but it was. Chandler was like all healthy stuff, and then Connor was like, "Wake up, cocaine by the pool, cocaine by the yacht." Just jokes. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I know.
Because Connor's life is pretty ridiculous these days.
But he
you
could
know?
just be mocking media, telling him he's a cokehead and shit. He could be.
Connor
playing games, but
is
he's out of his
no
fucking mind.
slouch. Still,
out of his
he's
fucking mind.
no joke. He probably. I would not imagine he does not do drugs because he's a professional athlete. But what am I to say?
Well, that's about it, bro.
Yeah.
I mean,
We could sit here all night and
yeah,
shoot the
we
shit.
could fuck.
It's been a while.
Shit's kicked in. But I may be on Table Titans on Monday.
Cool.
I do believe I am.
That'd be cool. I'll watch that.
And then Wednesday we'll be here with Saheed.
Yeah,
and
yeah,
his
that'll be
buddy.
cool. Yeah, since that's confirmed, that'll be
Yeah,
great.
that would be fucking. I'll
Yep.
message him and see what's up, what time that guy can come on. And we'll figure it out. So Wednesday, and then I don't know. I might have a podcast with the guys just talking about the Cage Titans card. Maybe Thursday or.
I like it when you guys
Thursday.
all call in. You know what I mean? You all
Yeah.
get your screens together and like
Yeah, and talking, shit.
Yep.
So maybe just if Lars comes on with me, because the other guys, it's hard. Dylan's always game, I think. I would love to have Lars and Dylan on and talking about this card coming up, because I don't know if Dylan's coming to it, so he might be doing a lot of social media at home about shit, and so that's about it, man. Anything else I want to look at here? Just if you want, I got my Instagram right here. It's Ambassadortofighters. I also have the same page on Facebook that it's shitpost page, people. I do put my interviews on it, but they're at the end, like after I've already posted them everywhere else. A couple of days later, I do that because this is more my meme shitpost page, and it's pretty good. I think
I think you are high.
I'm wasting. So that's it, Tommy. Anything you want to leave off with?
Nope. Good to be back. Always fun.
Shout out to Purple Alien once again for the edibles tonight. Supplying us with
Fuck yeah.
I'll be hitting you up again. So that's what I want to show. Power Crotch is coming, presented by Dana White. So
The fuck is that? Oh God.
Right there.
Yeah. Right. What the fuck? That's ridiculous.
so with that said,
Yeah.
thank you everyone for tuning in. We talked about like really nothing.
Yeah. Good shit though.
Yeah, we had a great conversation.
People always tell me they
Good
like
to see
these
that I got
conversations.
conversations of people Haven't seen each other in a while. What's up? Hey, my man. You know,
They're
man.
talking to each other on that.
Yeah, they're going back and forth.
Good.
Which is cool, man.
Where the
Hey, so all my friends out there, share this podcast,
Yeah.
please. Share it. Get people on it. Next week, we'll have a great guest. Tonight, we're going to go watch the rest of the Celtics game. Before we go, Tommy, what's this tell Celtics
check
and
it
Red
out.
Sox score?
Good call. Let's take a look. Pull it up. Sox are winning 9-1,
Still?
and the C's 30-28 Celtics.
All right. That's
End
cool.
of the first quarter is where they
Excellent.
are right now.
Perfect. Well, Tom, nice checking in with you again
Absolutely.
here.
Always good to be back.
We'll be back
Next week.
Wednesday.
Yep.
I'm still doing a couple of interviews for you people that have fights coming up or fights you have won in like the last few weeks. Preferably, no farther than the last week in April. I don't want because those are the most recent fights. You want to talk about the fight coming up? Hit me up. With that said, Tommy, thank you as always.
Sure.
It's been a pleasure. It was cool fucking
Always
talking
fun.
about some of my misfires in life. So,
Yeah, that's good shit.
yeah, it is. I definitely going to reach out to that girl and ask her.
We need to get that Frank Santos footage. Someone has it in there.
Maybe bring her down. And she can just
Hypnotize
relive
us.
the whole thing
Yeah.
for us.
Maybe we'll try to hypnotize each other.
Maybe we'll get a fucking hypnotist down here.
That'd be hilarious.
Imagine if you just takes over the show. And
You are susceptible apparently.
well,
so.
all you have to do is hit power off and we're good.
Yeah, I don't know. I've
You
never
might
had to
fucking
try that.
take us both out. I don't know.
Yeah, we're gonna wake up like in the woods.
Fuck. All right. With that said,
Okay.
people follow us everywhere. New England MMA, the Room Podcast, NewEnglandMMA.org, all that good shit. Tommy Fabian Tom on Instagram.
Mm-hmm.
I am under the Room _podcast. So check us out. We'll be back next Wednesday. I'll be doing a couple of interviews for the Cage Titans card and Combat Zone card coming up in June, I think. So with that said, Tommy,
Good night.
we'll see you next week.